These are pretty bright. Today is just a really, really sunny day. They cost me $60 at a car shop. And they are controlled individually, but it's generally the same kind of install process for a wheel bag system as well. I have two control boxes in here that control the speed of the lights by this knob right here. Controls how fast or slow each one will go. So to wire this, I took both positives and I crimped them into one wire, and took both ground wires, crimped them into one, and I ran along the front here, drilled a hole in the body, and well, just grounded it right in with a simple screw. The power wire, I used a blue one. This is also the same one I'm using for my fog lights. I have that in here, and it just goes straight on it. This white wire here, being my power wire, comes into the switch, right straight from the battery. Leaving the switch here is this green wire. That wire there goes underneath my dash, comes up here, because I was too lazy to drill through my firewall, and into each control box. From that point there, each of these wires goes into the respective. So that concludes the wiring of how these are done. The install, well, on this truck is simple. These 4 screws here pulled out this light. This is my signal light. What I then did was I took out the bulbs, obviously, and disconnected the power, pulled this out, and I drilled. It's I believe it's a 1-inch hole, and it's pretty standard between all of them. A 1-inch hole, and the strobe bulbs just pop right in there. They have a rubber grommet, they're waterproof anyway. So then I sealed all around the bottom of the bulb. In the process, though, remember, when you're drilling, there's going to be all these plastic bits that go in there, so take a little air compressor and just blow it all out. Then I just connected the wires together, hooked up to the battery, and turned them on, and well, so obviously my truck is not on, but my lights on here are working. This is because I did not go through the fuse or any ignition related pieces. In summary, I took both ground wires, crimped them into one, and both power wires, crimped them into one. The ground wires run up through and grounded on the body of the truck, and the power wires are crimped into this blue wire here, which is hooked up to my positive. They run inside the truck, and they are hooked into both the power for the battery and the power for the lights are hooked into the same switch. Those wires from the switch come out and are crimped into my power boxes, my control boxes. Then from there, the strobe light kit supplies the wires, enough wire to reach both lights. And there you have it. I might not be a mechanic,